another terrier. Is that the Airedale one? Yeah, Airedale. Ooh, what's the sheep? Bedlington Terrier, aka a lamb.
Well, if you got a dollar, well, just lousy down. You know that I got rhythm that could suit your budget fine. You can take or leave me, but you ain't got much time, 'cause I just keep on rolling down the line.
Hey everybody, it's Patrick with Trusty Mercantile. Welcome to my channel. Got a slightly different view going on because I'm traveling and don't have all of my equipment with me, but I wanted to showcase something I picked up in the mail before I left town. I placed an order for some cigarette cards, and this is a small collection that I have. I've shown this in the past. I did a deep dive with Joni from Vintagerous. We talked about cigarette cards. And what I collect is just the porcelain themed ones. And I came across these cigarette silks. So these are from Spinnet, the Super Virginia cigarette. These are actually from 1915. So they would have had cards made more along the size of this. But these are the silks. Now, admittedly, when I bought them, I did not realize they were this large. I did not have these in my collection, but I saw them online, couldn't pass them up. So I've got a part of the collection. So this is series 1, number 3. Then we've got number 2, number 1, and he is also part of the collection. He is number 4. I believe there are 5. I don't think there's a ton in this one, but I only got these 4. And they were coming from overseas because it's very difficult to find cigarette cards here in the States. And because I'm too cheap, the way postage was set up, I could get some extras. So I decided to buy some additional sets that I will be reselling. I, of course, bought the dog-themed ones because I have sold these before in the Dachshund, the Just One More Dachshund Rescue fundraiser. So I made sure that these are partial sets, so they were a lot less expensive. So I just got made sure it had a Doxy in it. So this is actually a tea card. So this is from Barber's Teas. These were done in 1963. So we've got a Dachshund. What is that? Dandy Dinmont. Dandy Dinmont. And Lassie. You got a Collie, a Chow, a Beagle. No, is it a Beagle? No, Foxhound. Got a Foxhound. Wire-haired Foxhound. Fox Terrier, wire-haired. This is a Fox Terrier, short-haired. Alsatian. Airedale? Yep, Airedale. Boston Terrier? Yep, Boston Terrier. Cocker Spaniel? Cocker Spaniel. Bloodhound? Bloodhound. Doberman? Doberman. Yorkshire? Yep, Yorkshire Terrier. And Westie? West Highland, yes. So those, I didn't pay big bucks for them. They'll probably sell for $1 or $2 a card. The Dachshund ones I can probably get more if I save it for my if I save it for the fundraiser, simply because it is a fundraiser. So that set had 1 Dachshund in it, and I got another set of dog cards. This actually had 2 Dachshunds in it, long-haired and short-haired. So these were from, I think these were also tea cards. Yes, Horniman's teas. So these are from 1961. So these aren't as old as the cigarette cards that Joni and I had talked about. These are all reprints. So this is from the 60s, but they're super cute. They've got the information on the breeds in the back. And, you know, I've had, got the Basset. I got lucky. I love Bassets because I used to have one. So I got lucky that, again, this is a partial set and it had a Basset in there. Oh, look, a pug. So we've got Louie from Vintage and Vinyl. Another Yorkie, Afghan, Basenji. Basenji. Oh, my neighbor had one of those. Springer Spaniel? English Setter. Waldoon Sheepdog, Poodle, Collie, St. Bernard. Okay. Pembroke broke its tail. So that's a Pembroke Welsh Corgi? Or Pembroke Corgi? Welsh Corgi Pembroke, yes. Chihuahua. I don't know what that is. Griffin Bruchloy. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't know what that is. Another one of the terriers, another terrier. Toto, Cairn. Yep, Cairn Terrier. Oh, I don't know what those are. Oh, Dandy Dinmont. The little puff on the head isn't as obvious. King Charles Spaniel. Yep. Pomeranian. No, Pekingese. Mastiff? Yeah, Bull Mastiff. Chow. Another setter. Irish setter. Got a hunting dog. Pointer. Should have known he was pointing. Golden Retriever. Labs. Spaniels of some sort. Yeah, Cocker Spaniels. Springer Spaniel. And another terrier. Is that the Airedale one? Yeah, Airedale. Ooh, what's the sheep? Bedlington Terrier, a.k.a. a lamb. So anyway, so the dogs are always popular. I also picked up some cars. I wouldn't know these cars if they ran me over, but thought these were kind of cool. These are also reprints. These are from the Doncella Golden Age of Motoring. I think they might have originally been cigarette cards, older ones, because they said they were issued by John Player, but these were reissued in conjunction with the National Motor Museum. And so when I looked these up, these are actually from the 70s. These are from 76. And I think I might have most of the set of this one because it wasn't a very big set. So just some good, cool, old-fashioned cars. Like all of these, you know, great Father's Day gifts. You put it in like a little postcard frame, just set it on a desk. It's just really cool cars with the information on the back. So 27 Jowett. I've never even heard of that. Fraser Nash. So a lot of these will be British cars, but there's just cool looking cars. So it's the artwork that's going to sell these more so than the brand, where the breeds of the cars were going to sell the others. And of course, I had access to this set. Now, I don't know, the names are probably not going to sell these. These are Murray cigarette cards from 1939. So these are older. And you can see there are names on the bottom of them. Not really zooming in very well here, but Arlene Judge is one of them. And this is the Bathing Bells series. Paramount Film Player in the swim and in almost everything else that's lively in Hollywood. Okay. But just again, the artwork is going to sell these. I mean, these are, you know, basically 30s pinup. You know, they're mostly in swimsuits. Even if you don't know the names, there's some great images in here that I thought that these would sell individually, even if people don't know who they are. The artwork is just very cool. It's unfortunate they're all in black and white, but again, they're from the 30s, so there's some great age to these, and just a little story on the back of each one that talks about the individual who's on there. So pinup is always very attractive, or very popular. These are all very attractive and just cool pieces of their time. And then I also picked up this set, and I picked it up because I thought the artwork was kind of cool. They just look like black and white photographs of London. They're a lot smaller. So if you kind of look, the cigarette cards are quite a bit larger. So these are small. And then I flip them over. They're blank. I have no idea what these are. So, you know, they are views of Parliament or views of London. So there's House of Commons, Houses of Parliament, the Dutch sunk garden at Kensington Palace, Tower Bridge. I mean, so they're great views, but there's not, they don't have anything on the back. So I don't know who would have issued these. If these would have been, I bought them as cigarette cards, but what cigarette company would issue these without putting something on the back? So maybe these were just like little tourist things that you could get. I don't know, but I thought those are kind of cool. These may not sell as well because some of them are not going to be as well known. Like London Bridge isn't there anymore. I think it's in Arizona. And I don't know what era these are. So London Bridge, we'll have to figure out when that got sold. So I'm not 100% sure how old these are. They're all black and white. I got double-decker buses. So maybe from some of the pictures I can figure if they're like 50s or 60s or something like that. You know, but it's kind of cool. And again, it was all because I bought one thing that I wanted to split up the shipping. So get a little, you know, overseas mailing envelope, put a lot of these others in there, and it ended up, you know, spreading out the cost. And I'm pretty happy, and I'm absolutely loving these. The fact that they're bigger, I'm not sure I have sleeves big enough to hold them, but I will find a way to hold these because they are very impressive. I like the colors, and I'm definitely going to want to finish the rest of the set. So that's it. I just wanted to share a new haul. Like I said, the silks are not going to be for sale. The rest of them will be, and they'll probably just end up going into my booth or some of the fundraiser. The dogs will probably end up in the fundraisers this year. But if you're interested in anything, let me know. And even if not, appreciate your time. Thanks for putting your trust in Trusty Huckster, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
Well, show me a sign if you're wishing me to stay. Otherwise, I say goodbye, finish out the day. And that sunrise in the morning and you got nothing to say. Oh, that's when I'll be headed on my way.